Welcome back to part 11 of this MLB The Show series. We have been on fire at bat recently. I believe though that our hit streak may have come to an end in the last game. So that was quite unfortunate. We managed to get up to 10 games. I thought we had an 11th, but the game tells me differently. So we're going to continue on. We're going to start this hit streak all over again. And we're going to play Montgomery, who are absolutely hammering us in this series. So let's get to it.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
So I've had a look off screen. Montgomery aren't in our division, so I'm not sure if any of these perks that I've recently chosen also off screen is going to happen against them. Let's get to it, see what we can do, see if we can start a new hit streak.
Standing in, Joe Johnson, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games.
We have seen that average shoot up quite a bit. Let's see if we can keep it going. We're performing well above expectations. Oh dear. RFB. Don't know what that stands for. Yeah, on the home screen it says we're performing well above expectations, which is all we can do. The longer we can do that for, the more likely we are to progress.
The windup and the 0-1.
I'm assuming. Foul ball there.
That ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Alright, come on.
Here it comes.
Hammer out. That time, but CIR, whatever the hell that means.
Umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting run.
I believe that was a strike either way, so it doesn't matter. Back up at bat again. We're not hitting as many home runs as we were to start with, but our batting performance overall has got a lot better. We are winning. 2 outs, 2 on. Controller is shaking. Big pressure moment. And that's a hit.
That's in there, base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now this is thrown.
Oh, I should have gone to second.
And the runner will
oh dear.
From second. Into score
that was dumb.
From first. It's a 3-0 game.
That was dumb.
And they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
That was very dumb. I thought because he completely missed the first baseman, I should have gone. I should have just gone a second from the start. That was very dumb. But I think we got an RBI there.
Down the line at first. Scooped up.
And we didn't get either of them out there either.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first.
Well, we are out of position. Alright, so that registers a hit, a single, 2 RBIs, and an error for sure. 6-0, wow. Lost the first few games, got hammered, brought me back in. And that's another hit. Just first base. Let's go.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel.
I don't think we were locked in from day 1.
Hit line drives.
Here's a look over to first.
Aha! Didn't get me out that time. It did the first time that ever happened, but didn't fall for it again.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside.
Ah, bugger.
And he is out at second.
We're just not quick enough, man. 6-0 up though, so we can do stuff like that. We were nowhere near getting that. Nowhere near. Couple errors on base, but our batting's been making up for it.
Joe Johnson.
Alright, let's go. 6-1 now, bottom of the 8th. I'd love a home run. We haven't had a home run in a while.
First delivery to him on the way.
And we got another hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit
Go to
in center
first.
field.
Right, let's not mess up on base this time.
Having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan.
Hit
Taking
the
what
gap
the
there.
pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting
See
it
what
the
we
other
can do.
way.
Let's try
If
not
he's
to
got
mess
something
up again.
hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and
We'll
burning
wait
a
and
little
see
bit.
this
Nice
time whether or not
execution.
he's going to register a hit before we go. And he does.
Getting out toward shallow right.
What's happening there? Back to first.
Moves over, 1 out. On to first, and they get the double play.
Man, ran too far there.
Well, this one had
We won the game, but
drama and excitement. In the end,
our performance
these
on
guys
base,
came away with the victory.
terrible.
Look on to the next one.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
Cool, they normally
Bucksy
come
led
straight
this
back into
from
that
the
game
third
then.
inning
We were
on and
lucky to
never
get that.
wavered. Sebastian Zepeda wins
My
his
errors
3rd
on
of the
base
season.
could have been very
Todd
costly.
Jaquez
So that's
struggled
probably
against
the end of the
loss after
series.
giving
I'd like
up
to see
6
what the
earned.
final
So
score in
that'll
that
just
series
about do
actually
it
was.
for Mark DeRosa.
2 RBIs and 3 first base visits. Let's return to the clubhouse and face the next series. So we had a few attributes decrease there. Stealing and base running aggressiveness. We are too aggressive on that. I will concede. But hopefully we're away from first base now. I'd like to go back to third base. Back on the coach. So we did win that series. Wow, I thought we lost, but we didn't. Next up is the Jacksonville Muscular Shrimps again. Maybe I should do some speed training. Let's do some speed training. I think our base run is just not quite quick enough. So what do we got to do here? Jump through the ladder without stumbling. We're not going to be able to do that. Let's see what happens, shall we? Never done this before. But we definitely need to improve. Press X to start. X, circle, square, square, X, X. Okay. Oh, oh. Oh dear. Alright. Should be better than this. Can't talk and concentrate at the same time. Oh. Alright, that's the end of it. I think we did okay. Every time I tried to talk, we made a mistake. But we definitely seen an improvement there. We need to work on the speed, I think. If we're constantly getting on base, we need to be better at base running. Ah, so I'm a league leader in the home runs. I need to keep that going. That's an Eddie. So me and the guy on top, I didn't see who he was, but we were way out ahead.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store.
Snow in Jacksonville. Isn't Jacksonville, Florida?
And the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
Alright, so our first appearance is at bat.
At the plate, Joe Johnson.
We could do with another home run. 9 home runs we got, and yet it said 8 on the leaderboard. So we should be top of that leaderboard. Driving a run. Let's just go for the easiest one. Top of the first. 2 on, 1 out. This is right in the mountains, isn't it?
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh dear.
Swung on and missed 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our
We missed that quite badly.
As they come into this one tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing.
Come on, baby.
Not who's going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to
come on,
up
man.
with a big knock.
We got this. Get back in the zone.
Second, Zepeda at first,
Get
one
back
gone.
in the zone. And we call. Yes, we got that one through. So we got another hit. There we go. Bases loaded. We didn't drive in a run, but
well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Bases are juiced.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nathan Rodriguez.
All right, let's not be the guy that messes up here.
If he can come through here.
Obviously, a double play will have us out.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2.
And we're out.
The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
All right, so I'm the geezer that's out.
They couldn't turn the
But we did get a run in there.
play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
This is why I need to work on my speed. If I had a bit of a lead off as well, maybe I should have done that because I don't think there was anyone stood on base.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 44.
So still at first base, man. I'm not happy with this. And they got someone on first and second. Let's go. Catch this ball.
On the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
All right.
Now let's have a look at the home team
Easy catch.
lineup. Nero, give us what
We're
you
2
have
up.
on this lineup as they start a new series.
All right, so we're back up at bat.
Digging in.
They don't like keeping us at first base very long,
Last time up.
which I'm quite happy about, to be honest. Dynamic challenge. Only swing at pitches inside the zone. Well, that's nearly all of them, so that's surely going to be an easy one to win. 2 out, top of the third. 2-0 up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check
Change
it in.
up, got us there. Good swing timing, just the pitch got us. And we got that one through. Yes. Back on first. Another base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2.
This is much like Moneyball, just get on base. Unfortunately, that's not the sort of player I want us to be. I want them to be petrified that we're going to smash it over the fence every time we come up to bat.
An easy one for this pitcher.
Nathan
Johnson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Okay, so we'll be careful here. He's already on base.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball.
All right, so they struck us out there.
So no runs here on a base hit.
They didn't have a chance to make a mistake on base, so we should be happy about that.
And the visitors are out in front here, 2-0.
So backfielding again.
Brandon Glover, as they'll look to get something going here and even
I'm hoping
we
won't be stuck at first base for too long. I'd like to go back to third.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get things started.
Why have we got to go? No, what are you doing that for?
Scoops it up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something.
What the hell happened there? I obviously pressed the button, so I should know what happened there, but that was a big error. I guess the more errors we can make on first, the more likely they are to put us back to third. And they got a run from that error as well. That was a bit silly. Bit silly there.
To his left, Johnson, and he'll step on.
Didn't make the same mistake again, but that was a hell of a mistake to make.
Over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy,
I should try not to laugh at that.
These guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
So let's put that fielding error behind us.
Couple of singles.
We're 2 for 2
thus far.
Let's see if we can get a home run though. Went for a period of constant fly balls, and now they're constant ground balls.
Here comes the first pitch.
Foul ball there.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit.
Let's
the
go
other
in
way
there.
again. It's into the gap.
That's going to be in a gap. All right, let's go to second.
Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Probably could have go to third, really.
And he is into second with a double.
I feel like we may have been able to get the third. Maybe we were a bit quicker. We were almost at second by the time they even had the ball in their hand.
Drive him in now. That might be all they need to get the W here.
All right, let's not mess up the base running.
Rodriguez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Nathan Rodriguez.
Let's see what happens. I'm not going to try and steal. No outs, so we got
He's
time.
set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled
Let's
high
go in
in
here.
the air out to left field. Dean
What's going
on
on
the
here?
move. He gets there
Let's
to
go.
put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
And we got
And
there.
he'll make it up to third safely
Yes.
here with one away. Settling
Good
in
move
now,
there.
Lewis
The batter, number
McMullen.
7.
He'll look to bounce
Second
back after striking out.
See if we
last
can get
time
the
up.
home.
And
Let's
he
not
can't
try
allow
and
the
steal it. I
same
know
thing
we
to
want to
happen
try
in
and
this
steal home, but
situation.
let's
This
not
is
do
a
that
big
yet.
time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Looped
No,
out
no,
toward
no.
third. A play at the plate,
Oh,
and he's out at the plate as
I
they
didn't want him
come
to do
down
that.
trying to score.
I did not want to do
That
that.
could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right
held
at
back
the
to go
corner
back, I'm
infielder
sure I
like that,
did, but
it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the
too
plate.
late then. We were committed. Another error. I'm sure I didn't want to do
At
that.
the plate, Tom
Now
Ra,
batting,
as he'll look to
center
bring home
fielder.
that tying run from
The
second
game
with
had
the base
other
hit into the
ideas.
outfield.
So, it's 2 on and only 1 out.
It's the ground ball to first. This might be 2.
Let's go, can we
There's
get
one.
him? Yes.
On to first, it's a double play.
Double
As
play,
the
cleared him
Wolves
out.
continue, the inning
Made a
is
few
over.
errors in this
So
game,
no
but
runs here.
we've
On
registered
2
3
hits,
hits
no errors,
out of
and
3
one man
appearances.
left on. We're through
Can't be
6
unhappy
full,
with that.
And the visiting club leads it 2-1.
Got a very slim lead here. It'd be nice if we can get our home runs in the double digits, really.
Including a double to this point.
Johnson.
So all of our perks are activated. Top of the 8th, 1 on.
He's set and the
That was a
pitch.
wild
out.
pitch.
Nothing doing.
11,500 attendance.
Our pitcher's duel continues here.
Okay,
2-1
come
score
on.
as we play the 8th.
Let's go, baby. Let's get it over the fence. Foul
A
ball.
ball and a strike now.
Plate vision went up.
The 1-1 is in
Ah.
there for the second strike.
Should have swung for that one.
Quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
All right, let's go.
Popped him up.
Pop that one. Fly ball.
Guerrero.
We're definitely
has a
out.
play. One down.
So we couldn't help there. That was probably our last appearance of this game. It was
You might
indeed.
think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win.
But we
in
got
this
the
game,
win.
especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
They left
So the
14
batting's still
runners
good.
on base.
The fielding is
Time of the ball game. 2
not very
hours and
good.
38
Being
minutes.
on base, we're not very good.
Thank
We haven't
you
hit a
for
home run
joining
for a
us
while.
here
That's the
this
only
evening.
disappointing thing
We
now.
remind you
We're making
to
decent
please
contact
drive
quite
home
regularly, but we're not
safely.
getting it over the fence. Let's see what the next game can bring us.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Mother's Day, eh? Gonna have to try and put in a good performance today then. Be a good day to get that home run.
In his last 3 starts, he has a
All right,
whip
let's go.
of
We're up at
over
bat.
1.50.
Batting
Lots of
average is
base
looking quite
runners,
healthy, I
lots of
think.
hits and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances.
Final out.
So he's going to look
Top
to
of the
turn
first,
things
someone
around
on
in this one
second.
here today.
Foul ball.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the
Come
tough
on.
ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the
Make
film,
some decent
made a
contact.
few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort.
There we go. Through the
Back
gap.
up
That's
middle and
a
in for
single.
base hit.
It's an RBI as well by the look of it.
The run comes across to score,
It is.
and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying
That's
to
a
do
good
too
way to
much,
start the
able
game.
to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big
The
spot.
right fielder.
Still searching for that home run,
Runner
though.
at first with 2 gone. This is line to
What's
left.
going on here?
Well, this is right to him in
That's
left
out.
as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man
So we got an RBI in that
left.
inning.
To the bottom of inning number
Got to be
1,
happy with that.
And the visitors are out in front here, 1-0.
So we're back up at bat again.
Now, Joe Johnson, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Okay, well, this is a chance to get in another run then. Another RBI. Drive in a run. Hopefully we can do that. We've been quite good at it recently. Not very good at getting it over the fence though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Foul ball.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Plate vision went up though. Come on, baby. Oh dear.
Swinging strike,
He is
and now it's
pitching
0-2.
very low. Got a pink bat, have we? Pink bat, white bat, pink bat by the look of it. Maybe that's what's putting us off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
And we got that though, but it's going to be a double play.
One there, on to first,
That's a
and
shame.
they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
They retired
So
us
it's
on
no
a double
runs
play.
on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head
1-0.
down to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1.
Let's see what we can do here
Next
fielding.
It'll be the pitcher, Kevin
pitcher,
Bracken.
number
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
He's a very good
Runner aboard at first
good
here
hitter
with
by the
2
look of
gone
it.
in a 1-1 ball game.
Let's get him out.
And toward first. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners
That's a
on the
bugger.
corners with 2 away.
Could I have caught that? Would I have been able to dive to catch that?
He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield.
Possibly if
Now
I'd
we
have
got
jumped.
runners
I'm not
on
sure I'd
first
have
and
jumped.
third.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
So we're back up
Joe
at bat after
Johnson.
that. Obviously
He's
they
been clean
pulled
up
us out
in
of the
this one,
game.
but we'll get us started here
They
in
must
the
have felt we
inning.
should have
They
jumped
look
and
to
caught that. I
wake
feel
up
like we
at
probably
bats.
could have done.
Yeah, not much to get
Just don't know how to
excited
do
about,
it.
Just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, we're losing 3-1 now. Nice home run here would be
Delivery
wonderful.
to him on the way. Now he
And
extends
that's going to
nicely,
be
and
out
this
though.
ball's driven to right field and deep.
Oh, we
And
caught
that
it.
ball
Let's get a
gets
second.
down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not
Got
in
there.
time, and he's in there
So we got
with
a double.
Finally, a little something for them to get
Got to be
excited
happy with
about.
that.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single
I
swing of the
thought
bat.
that was going to be
This
out,
might
but
be their
it just
chance
got
right
over
here.
his
They
head.
struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second
You had
base.
to wait for 2
A shot to
bounces
the
of that as well,
outfield
did he?
scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good
Didn't
at
quite
bat
get under
at a
it
time.
enough.
Ready now, Nathan.
So let's not mess up on
Rodriguez.
base.
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Nathan.
Johnson leads off
Rodriguez.
second
See
with
what we can
nobody
do.
out. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
So they want me to
Johnson
go.
rounds third and is digging for the plate.
And we got
He
it.
will score.
So we got a run
As
in
it's
there.
now
We ran in a
1-1
run.
ball game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his
So we're
hands
back in
back
it.
and scramble a
Oh,
good
yes,
pitch
he,
for a base hit.
Clean centre field there. And we ran in a run.
So coming to the plate,
Now batting.
Joe Johnson.
So that was
Try
a
to follow up
better
the double in his last
on-base
at-bat with another
performance.
big hit right here.
Yeah, he
We're
jumped
1
all
down,
over
top
that
of the
first
8th.
pitch
This is
last
us,
time
man.
up.
This is our time to
Interested
shine.
see if he has the same approach this AB.
High fly
And
ball after
that
straightaway center.
is-
Raw giving chase.
What's that doing? Oh, he
Gets
caught
there
us.
and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
I was hoping that was going to be a home run then. It was looking like it. Didn't happen. So we're on base, bottom of the 8th.
Now batting. Shortstop.
On base.
Giovanni.
We're fielding in the bottom of the 8th. Let's go. Get him out. Easy out. Easy out. There we go.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the
So
inning
one
is
inning
over.
to
So no
resurrect
runs
this
on a hit
game.
here, no errors, one man left on.
Probably not
Ninth
going to
inning
happen.
coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 3-2.
And I'm not due up either. So that's it. We lost that game. Jacksonville beat us.
These guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run game this afternoon.
I had another good
3-2
performance
the final
though at bat,
finish.
so I cannot complain.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kevin Bracken earns win number 4.
That's all I
on the
really care
season.
about, to be honest, is
Tom Winter
being good at
couldn't
bat.
escape the fourth inning
I wanna
as
be a
he
slugger.
slapped with the loss. Brett Graves wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this
All right,
afternoon.
2 for 4.
Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our
Got
crew.
to
I'm Matt Vasgersian.
second
This
base.
has been a
Got an
presentation
RBI.
of MLB The Show. To find out more,
All right, we're
head
going to
over
leave this here.
theshowNation.com.
Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time.
Minutes.